15. Welcome to Monday morning's money message. Today I'd like to talk about your plan. We're in a new quarter, we're in a new month, we're also in the second half of the year now. So what does your plan look like? Is your plan in your head or do you have it written out? And how much detail, if you do have it written out, how much detail is there? And if you don't have a plan, well, odds are it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to actually accomplish everything that you want to accomplish because, well, I guess if you don't really know what you want to accomplish because you don't have a plan, you're just going to be moving along as they're shooting from the hip and reacting to see what comes along. So I'm here to talk about having a plan and what it takes to have one. First of all, I don't even like to talk about SMART goals anymore. What I like to do is talk about top objectives. What's the one thing this quarter, if you actually achieve it, would make this the best quarter ever? One thing. That's it. Think about it. More clients, better marketing, more money, more team. What is it for you? I'm going to reiterate that in my Wednesday wisdom as well. And then what you do is once you have that top objective and you figure out where you want to be, and we figure out where you are now, and then what we do is we figure out where's the gap. For instance, as just an example, say right now you ended your revenue last quarter at $500,000. And you want the revenue for this quarter to be $750,000. There's a gap of $250. So we need to figure out how are we going to close that gap of getting you from the 500, because everything you've done led you to the 500, up to the 750. It sounds simple, and it is simple. But it's not always so easy because you got to think about a lot of things. You know, number one, why do you want to make the extra money? Why is that so important? Because if you're not emotionally attached to the goal, it's very, very difficult for you to actually achieve it. So why? And what is the impact or the result that's going to happen to you or in your business as a result of achieving that goal? And what's your business going to look like? So whatever, what is that? So number one, why? And what's the impact or the result can't talk this morning, as a result of achieving this goal? Next, we need to figure out, well, what could get in the way, mostly your head trust possibly, but what could get in the way of you achieving your goal? Let's vet it out now. Let's figure out as much things that could, because this way we can prepare and work around them. That's number 3. Finally, we need to figure and for instance, like get back to our money goal. If we have 500 to go to 750, now it depends on your industry, right? Because it's summertime. Some businesses are slower. Some businesses are busy. So how is it in your business? Where are you in your ebb and flow of your busy time or not? And if you're in a slower time, what are you going to need to do to make sure you can get the extra money you want? So once we have that, we know what the gap is, then we put the strategies in place, and then we figure out how we're going to execute those strategies, and what are the steps, and how are we going to know if we achieved it, and what are we, and all the more detail you can put onto this plan, the better. In fact, you'll not only achieve it simpler and easier, you may actually get much further than you even anticipated. You know why? Because it's about focus and prioritization, and yes, structure. So I'd love to hear how you do with your plan. Oh, and the other key thing is make sure you write it out and you have it where you can see it and you can look at it every single day. So go ahead, leave me some comments. Tell me, share your goals here, what you're going to do, what you want to accomplish over this quarter. Anything you have to say, any questions, I'll be here to respond. Thank you so much, and make it a Money Monday. Bye-bye.